Last year I travelled to Lourdes for a fishing trip, but the heat was relentless and eventually we had to stop filming. But something special came from it, meeting the Millers, a wonderful family from the Pyrenees. It started simply by teaching their son what little I know of fishing. Before long, they welcomed us in, and I was completely humbled by the quiet beauty of true French hospitality. So here we are, travelling back to the Pyrenees after a gracious invite from the Millers, for me and my fiancée to come and stay with them, with of course, some fishing along the way. We decided to take a few quiet detours, including one of my favourite lakes near the Pyrenees. We finally arrived, and unfortunately my mic was disconnected for the first few minutes of filming. But to be honest, I was so distracted watching fish that I probably wouldn't have said much anyway. I kept things simple. I tied up a few Ronnie rigs on a heli system after spotting carp tight to a weed bed. I wanted to keep a solid presentation over low-lying weed. I topped up an area with a handful of 12mm boilies, probably more for my own confidence than anything else. And it didn't take long. In fact, it happened so fast it completely caught me off guard, and I ended up having to fish my rod back out of the water.
It's a big fish. A bit and then let it go.
After briefly performing for a small crowd who had gathered, curious about the carp, I decided on a quick and careful release, and went back to enjoying conversations with the locals. With that, we finally sat down together for a coffee, watching the sun slip behind the horizon and soaking in the beauty of the evening. I've got a storm just behind me, some thunder and lightning coming, so both rods are coming in now, but let's just put the rods out for a cheeky couple of hours, see what happened, and well, it happened.
Didn't even make it an hour.
No, we didn't get to an hour, so the rod's out under an hour, and yeah, this doesn't normally happen, so when it does happen, it makes me happy. So I just put him back now. So you're nice and happy. After a good night's sleep in the van, tucked away safely from a passing thunderstorm, we woke up, made coffee, and began the drive towards Bazette. But before the fishing truly began, we stopped in with the Millers to reset and quietly prepare for the days ahead. That's my business. Frankly, it's none of yours, Anne. You don't think about my stakes.
Okay. I understand, okay. Beautiful.
Very nicely done.
We have been given the Renault Clio to go and bait.
It's a rally car, there is a turbo.
Neil's family are very kindly offered to lend the car for us to go pre-bait. Our weapons of choice, la boilie stick. We've got the bait in our bags and we're good to go. Okay, so it's likely these are going to be our spots.
I have a revenge for you.
A revenge?
Yes.
What's the revenge?
Because last time when I went here, my friend was here and me here.
Whip.
I don't have one fish.
Just before Mel and I set off on a small adventure to Lac Surail, we decided to quietly pre-bait a few spots, setting things up before heading into the mountains. So we're about to make our way up these chairlifts, and Mel is absolutely terrified. I've never made my way to a lake before where I've had to get a chairlift. Like, the lakes we fished are in the mountains, but this is right on top of the mountains, so it's going to be exciting to see. And you can fish this. Merci. There you go. Mel's feeling a bit more safe now,
A little bit more.
as long as I don't move.
Yes.
You can see the mountains behind me. I don't know if we're going to like the highest point of the Pyrenees, but there's a lake, the lake called Lac de Gorbes.
Lac de Gourbe.
Lac de Gorbe. Completely stunned by the natural beauty around us, we lost ourselves for hours, wandering past lakes, rivers, and quiet waterfalls. I think it's easy to forget sometimes just how much nature sits at the heart of what we do. Carp fishing has been more than a hobby for me. It's been a doorway into truly experiencing and appreciating the natural world. We spent the rest of the day in a quiet awe before heading back for a few games of table tennis. As soon as we arrived at Bazette, we set up 2 separate shelters and began preparing our rigs. We then worked together to quietly get bait back into the spots we've been pre-baiting over the previous days. So this is the bivvy tonight. As you can probably hear by my voice, I'm very ill, so I've made an effort to have a home comfort with some Amazon fairy lights. You have to excuse Neil's in the background. And then I got the bivvy all the way back here where I can get some sleep.
It's normal. Have my rod in the water. No, you. When you are your rod in the water, you see the bream.
If anyone in France needs advice on bream, this is your man. Thank you. Merci, Bream King. This fish truly beat me up. It's got a lot of energy. It's a very angry carp. So I very much want to release him, as he has got me soaked. That's a very, very angry carp. This is what happens when you retain them for more than an hour. And I should have learned my lesson, but apparently not. Painkillers have kicked in, but I'm feeling a bit shit. It's mad. It's like 27 degrees and I'm ill. How odd. Very odd. I'm making an effort to get everything clean, everything sorted out, new rigs, fresh rigs tied. I'm gonna bait out soon. Oh, that's the mix. I've got juices all in my hair. It's 15 years old and he casts like a machine.
C'est pas qu'elle t'aime pas, surtout qu'elle voulait pas venir.
Little
Voilà,
piggy.
c'est elle qui est venue me chercher. It's my dog.
It's your pig.
My pig.
Micro pig.
Va, elle vient te sentir. A white pig.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Big fish.
No big. Hybrid.
What does that mean?
A koi reproduce with commune.
Ah. Oh wow. What a fish. Très bien.
Mais lui, il a trop de chatte pour les trucs comme ça ici. C'est un beautiful fish.
What did you catch on?
Ça va te faire plaisir. Moule et crevisses. J'ai voulu tester. J'ai voulu en tester une moi aussi cet après, mais j'y ai pas pensé au final. J'ai pris le wafter.
Wafter. Well
Wow,
done.
moule et crevisses.
Calibate en plus. It's my.
Tous les poissons, j'ai envie de te dire.
Nice fish.
This is a Bazette fish. Oh, the rig.
Oh, this is the rig.
The rig.
Ah, okay. Lead clip.
Lead clip.
IQD.
Non.
IQ2.
Comment on dit? C'est un style d'IQ des rigs.
This got Neil's very excited. But yeah, well, that was a really cool fish. It's so nice to see young people so excited. What a vibe. It's like a proper park lake vibes here. It's I've not even caught tonight, but it's been one of my favourite nights fishing in a long time. So nice to see young people so passionate about fishing. Lots of sympathy, please. I'm feeling quite rough. That is a character of a fish. Au revoir, pizza.
Wow. Very angry.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Fish after fish, Florian had me in absolute awe. Seeing that same pure excitement I remember having at his age was a truly special experience.
That's it.
Yeah. Allez.
That's it.
Get in. Il y a longtemps. Quand je commençais. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a very nice fish.
very nice fish. Well done, my friend. You've done very well.
Thank you.
Got the photographer Niels on hand.
A very strong fish.
Angry fish. I got you, bro.
Come on.
Oh,
Get it.
and we have the fish.
Yeah.
Very nice fish. Well done.
Yeah.
You're the carp fishing prodigy. Not Niels. You. He'll be very upset. Good job.
Thank you, my friend.
Wonderful fish.
Yes.
Well, everyone's done very well. It's just me lacking behind, but that's okay. I'm very happy to see everyone so... It's like such a... Closest way I can compare it to, it's almost like a day ticket with how many people are fishing, but just really good vibes. Everyone's so happy, excited, friendly. I think there's a really big misconception that the French don't like the British, or they're very standoffish, but I couldn't disagree more. I think I've never felt so welcomed anywhere I've gone with so many people. Normally I'd walk away if this was this many people fishing, but obviously doing this trip with Niels, this is his home lake, and you can kind of see the community that's raised him to fish and the respect they have for the area. It's yeah, really nice to see.
After Florian finally finishes catching, we decided to have a competition with who could cast the furthest. Surprisingly, well, painfully, the kids did better than me. Then I decided to pack up and start the next part of our journey, Lac Surail.
So we've just arrived now at Lac Surail. Did a 5-hour drive, all to try and make use of the 24-hour session. As you can see, the time is 3 AM here, so I'm very tired. Okay, so I'm having a bit of a weird moment. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I'm struggling to sort of figure out what I want to do. I've got here last night. This morning, on the sunrise, there was a fish showing, but the water level is ridiculously shallow, as you can see here. Before, when I was here, the water was coming up to the grass verge, so I got my marker out. I checked where I parked, and it was like 3.5 foot. And a lot of the fish I was seeing show are like small, I don't know, like 6-7 pound carp. They're not making a bush when they come out. They're sort of a bit of a, sounds like a duck flying, like landing in water. So I'm knowing this lake a little bit. I know there's a lot of small carp in here from when I was last here. And I don't know if this is the right way of thinking or the wrong way of thinking, but I'm thinking if I'm in the deeper depths, and when I say deeper, by the way, I'm only talking about 6 foot. I think if I'm in sort of the 6 foot range, which I've sort of found is like the old riverbed going through the reservoir, I think, in my way of thinking, that there will be bigger carp, even though I've seen no signs of carp here. So this feels really backwards, finding carp, moving away from carp. But in my head, I don't know, I'm here for a bite, for a, you know, I don't want to be plagued by 5-pound fish throughout the night. As much as I enjoy catching all carp, when there's so many, it becomes exhausting. You know, I don't really want to play that game today, because I've only got less than 24 hours, so yeah, I found 3 spots I'm going to bait up. One's going to be off the reservoir wall. The other one's going to be close to the structure, probably about 8 foot off, near the structure, very, very shallow. So I'm going to, like, when I say shallow, I'm talking about like 2 feet. So about 8 foot off it goes to 6 feet. And then the old riverbed channel along here, which sort of runs parallel anyway with that piece, with that structure. And I think that's where the old riverbed is. It sort of goes shallow, 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 deep riverbed all along. So yeah, it might work, it might not work, but I think it's always worth trying these things, and it sort of answers the question in your mind. So I think you always have that what if. I just have a gut feeling, an instinct that I just want to go on. Oh, it's gonna go straight into my lines.
No!
That's a horrible feeling. Well, shit happens, doesn't it? That's life. They gotta win sometimes, and sometimes they gotta win when you're having a shit week of fishing.
Well, luckily it's still light out, so you could put the rod out again.
Yeah, I think I will, yeah. So the other rod went off now. That's the one by the barrier. First carp from a Lac Surail. And it's a little carp, so I'm not going to bring it in. I'm just going to let him go. He's very angry. But hey, that's 2 spots now that I've got working. That's not so bad, is it? That was a baby catfish. Now we're 2 rods out of 3. I've got a 10-hour drive tomorrow, so I need some form of sleep. So I've had one little carp, 1 catfish, and we'll just see what happens with the other 2 rods. But I do need to try and be somewhat awake for tomorrow at least. Otherwise, might not make it home. I don't mind that. Do you mind that, Mel? We stay here in France?
Depends where we're staying.
Talked about moving here. Hi.
Hi, Thomas. How do you think it went?
Yeah, really well, thanks. Cheers. Yeah, that was a fun 24 hours. Bream, small catfish. I wouldn't even mind if it was a big catfish, but it was like a small catfish. So no sleep, 10-hour drive left to go back now. Yeah, you know what? It's been one of the best trips I've done. It's been nice to bring Mel along with me. She gave me a thumbs up, so I have to say that. Yeah, one of the best trips I've had in a long time. It would have been nice to get more carp, but it's kind of got me motivated to come back pretty soon, so...
Would you come back to this lake again?
No.
No. No, didn't think so. No. Would you just go back to Bazette?
Yeah, I think back to Bazette. I think that's... I got a place of Bazette, and we can't mention the other place.
Oops.
Yeah, there's a few lakes I want to go to. I use this as a stopover lakes. Before I had a couple of like low 30s, mid 20s out, but I had the boat and it was a bit of a different situation. The lake wasn't as shallow as it is now, so yeah. But that's how they go, doesn't it? Sometimes they got to win.
So, are you going to be racing back to try and catch some fish at your local lakes?
Maybe. I'm literally finishing this trip to go home and go straight on a trip in England. So yeah, I'm not too upset. I'm happy.